Hey, welcome to Bass and Bonsai.
That's how we do it. Mwah. That's exactly how you do it.
Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. Let's jump down here and take a look at all these baits close up. Okay, here's what I call my kind of mid-diving, wiggle warts and just stuff that's not in a normal, it's not your deep diving crankbaits, it's not your squarebills or your wake type baits. So these crawdads from BPS actually work pretty good. I've caught fish on them. They're kind of like you can't just crank them. You got to go slow or they'll pop back up, but they're not horrible. Then I have some just wiggle warts. Some of them are the originals. Had a few different ones custom painted again. Some just the standard colors. That's the new style, and I believe this isn't. You can't really tell them apart as far as size-wise, just glancing at them. I want to say this one's longer. The original wiggle warts were just a little bit shorter. But a lot of guys still claim the originals are what work way better than the once Storm bought out the brand. These say wiggle wart still on the bill. That was a newer one. I had him paint up there. And yeah, those two are newer. I thought I had him paint an old one, but I'm not sure where it would have went. Probably right there, the ones that he painted the whole bill on. And then some of the, I believe these are, Bagleys. That's a good bait too. One of are those the killer bees? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it says killer bee on that one. That's the original Bagley's bass color, and there's the custom one I had painted up. And I got a few different other Strike King one. There's another Bagley. There's a small Bagley. I believe that's a Bagley. Hand's shaking a little bit, but anyway, that's a little like BFS size. And I may end up setting me up a box to separating out as more as I get into BFS, taking some of these out, because actually this is about as big as you want to go with BFS gear. That size, but this size is perfect for BFS gear. I probably need to leave that guy out and put him somewhere else. This guy should be in here. And then I got a few different mega basses. There's another. It should be over here. Well, I can tell Emily's been in this box too. Yeah, I know, I got OCDs. I have like everything organized. These are my mega bass baits. I don't own a ton of mega bass baits, but every one I do own does work. I'll just tell you that much. I love mega bass baits. They do work. This one works better than any of these in here, but that little guy has caught me bass. That's like a perfect BFS type thing to cast. This is like these size I was talking about. They're kind of right there on any, your small, medium action stuff will cast it, but man, BFS gear will flat zing this stuff like out there. It's almost like, having that rod for casting those, bigger baits on your conventional stuff, where you cast this little bit bigger bait on BFS gear. Talk about hyper long cast. This is probably a little too big. That would, you could throw it, but regular gear throws that just fine. Alright, what are we going to do? I guess I'll leave you in there with these guys. This is one, I think Norm just gave me this one to try out. He sent it in with when I had the custom ones. Or I may have paid, I don't know, but that's a good little bait. This, I don't even remember what that is. Is that a man's or whatever? It's ugly. I don't think I've ever caught anything on it. Yeah, it's man's. Man's makes the baby -1. It's awesome. Almost everything else they make is junk to me. Sorry, man's. Some more wiggle warts just in the crawdad color. That says wiggle wart. I think that may be the old school one, and that's the new style. They definitely look a little difference once you're looking at them. But I don't even remember where I came across these. Probably ought to sell these. I hardly ever throw this color. A lot of people swear by it, but I do throw orange sometimes, but usually I'll pick a different color or bait to throw. Then these are some of them. The digger, I think Noah got me that. What are you doing in there, you little dude? Got stuff stuck all over you. This little UL Crank 3, that's a good little BFS bait. I got so many baits, I'm telling you guys, it's hard to even remember what I got. I almost have to open each box and go, okay, I'm going to try to throw that today. No, I don't have time. So I'll throw that guy with that one, keep that over here. I think that is a live target, crawdad. And then I picked these thanks to African Bass Tackler. Putting out cool pics of showing, you know, one of these old school baits along with his cool reels. I was like, man, those look like they'd work. And they do. I've caught fish on all these. I don't know if I put a video out or not, but some of these had cracked bills, and I went in and repaired a couple of them. I think I repaired this one. Maybe not that one. I thought I repaired 2 of them. But here's the only one I can tell for sure is that one. See that little crack right there? You know, it still worked, but I didn't want a chance breaking it. So what I did is not on the top side, because I wanted that to have the natural whatever, however it's designed to work. But on the underside, I took just your, you know, like this unboxing we did, some of this clear stuff like this, the thickest I had, and I cut it to shape, and then I simply glued that, you know, I'm pretty sure I just used super glue, not a 2-part like Gorilla Glue, and glued that together, and it just made it that much stouter, so at least it won't break there. I mean, it still could break, but it should not break there, and as long as you keep it inside this, you know, whatever this bill is, this thing still runs very good. So those baits work. And then I don't even remember, I thought I fixed that one. Dang, did I fix it so good you can't even tell? I don't know. Anyway, and then this little mega bass dude works very good at certain times. I've had real good luck on this. I don't even know where it's at, but my littlest one of these, on these scatter wraps, I haven't thrown these a whole lot to know what these are going to do, but a little different size and depths. I kind of wish that I had a couple of these painted in a little different color. That's kind of a bass color, but you know, clear water, and then these, the way you just reel at a steady pace, and then you change, you speed it up, and it kind of makes it dart a little bit, kind of a hunting action. But these are pretty good baits too. All right, let's get out of that box. All right, if you like that, I have it labeled as my mid-diving cranks, but it's kind of an assortment of just what doesn't fit in with a deep diver or a square bill or a wake bait. Wrap it up, get out of here, go bass and bonsai, and thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned, got a lot of videos coming. Get it! Yeah! It got it.